Just thoughts on your overall game, getting back in between the pipes for the Winnipeg Jets for the first time, I think, since April 2019.
Yeah, it's been a while. It was definitely fun to get back out there and get back playing hockey games. Definitely feels weird. I haven't played a ton of games in a long time here. Feels nice to get back out there and get a little rust off and just build off that and get into tomorrow's practice.
You talked about your off season, about thinking less about the game and just kind of that focus with the sports psychologist. I was wondering if you put it in practice today.
I don't think it's really thinking less about the game. I'm
Sorry,
still thinking about the game a ton. I know
not
what you're saying.
overthinking the game.
Yeah, for sure. No, for sure. I don't think it's never my nature to get out of the game. Like I'm always thinking about the game. It's who I am. It's what I love to do. It's what I really truly enjoy. It's what I love. I love playing hockey. But it just, once again, just going out there and just letting it happen more so instead of like forcing it. And I think I'm still gonna get better at that. It's still a learning process, just like anything else. It's still getting reps in that and still getting better at that. And I'm just looking to continue that going forward.
Is it hard to stay in the flow with only the one shot in the second period?
No, I don't think so. I think that's goalie's job. We get paid to stay in the moment, stay in focus, and I think it was fine. I had a couple shots early in the third period, got me right back into it. Even throughout, there's still some movement in our zone. I know there wasn't a ton of action, but it's mostly the movement stuff that keeps you in the zone more than anything else.
Can a shootout in a situation like this, I know you're fighting to establish yourself, all those other things around it, but can it still be fun? Like when you throw your pad up at the end there and get that save, is that fun? Oh, for sure it's fun. I love shootouts, I love everything about it. Unfortunately, we couldn't win. I've never had that situation before where I had a shootout after we just lost, so it's kind of a hard thing to really kind of gather yourself up and go, okay, let's do a shootout now. You know what? I take that back. I've done that a couple times in practice. Where you do it in practice, where you have like a scrimmage, and all of a sudden the team says, "Hey, let's do a shootout at the end." So I've done that a couple times, but it's definitely a different mindset.
What did you see on that first goal, Eric? It was like, what a move from that player, but it just seemed like he snuck that in yet last second there.
Yeah, it was a good move. I think I might have been. I gotta look back at the video because it's hard to look back at it now, but I think I might have been caught a little bit far. He made a really good move around my guy and snuck a good backhand. I think our defenseman played it pretty well, actually. I think he kept it to the outside. It's my job to get over there and take the short side, and he made a really good move. And he's a good player making a good move, and that's that. We'll go back and watch the video and analyze that, but it's a pretty good move by the guy.
What did you like about your game?
There's lots of things I liked. I felt pretty solid. I felt rebound control was pretty good throughout the first period, throughout the first little bit there. Yeah, I made a couple good down low saves, a couple good saves to traffic. I think that's one of the big things. It's hard because it's hard to work on traffic in the summer because, well, guys don't really want to get in front of the net in the summer so much per se. So it's always hard to do that. So I think that was really nice of me to be able to go out there and just see through some screens and just react and get used to playing hockey again and having some fun.
What did you see on the Pinto goal? And is that just a shot that's you almost like kind of have to tip your cap to it, or were you just not?
No,
it's a positional thing, or where were you on that? Like where did you see it?
Once again, I'll go back and watch it, but I never want to tip my cap per se. Like I don't want to just say, okay, good shot. I always want to learn from it and take advantage. Okay, what can I do differently here? And I think there's a different way of playing it for sure. Maybe I reacted a little bit where I maybe came off my far side a little bit instead of taking away that angle. I don't know. I have to go back and look at that. I'll look at that question. I'll look at that goal, and I'll come back and answer that question at a later time if that's okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Thanks, Eric.